How's it going? Going to make a video here about how I do my cloning process. Going to go through every single step that I do, starting with step one, which is to clean everything. You can kind of see just from my water. I got well water here. I'm going to use some alcohol, wipe it down with my rag, micro rag. Alright, now that you got it fully clean, you see it's nice and see-through now. I'm just going to let the alcohol that I used kind of evaporate while I'm going ahead and get everything else ready. Okay, now that I got the alcohol and stuff put away, I just have that sitting there drying. I'm going to go ahead and get the water that I use ready. And I use 10 milliliters of CloneX clone solution with 1 liter of water. I'm going to soak my rapid rooters in there, and I'm also going to put 1 drop of this humidity in there. This stuff is super concentrated, so 1 or 2 drops. Well, since I usually use a cup, so since I have this bigger one, I'm probably going to put 3 drops, and I'll record all that for you. Let me get ready. Uh, 10 milliliters. I think I just poured it in there, but I think I accidentally put pulse. It's alright. Stir that up. Okay, I get the humidity. You see, I just have a little hole in the top of it. Yeah, that's good. Do not get this stuff on your hand. You might actually turn into a plant or something. I'm not sure. Okay, mix that up real good. You can smell it. It smells like Super Thrive. It smells like vitamins. Alright, now that you got that mixed up, just go ahead and drop your rapid rooters in there. Two, 4, 6. Yeah, okay. And usually I'm wearing gloves, but just push those down in there, and you're gonna have to give these a second. And after that, once these fill with a little bit of water, you can go ahead and put them in the trays. This is my AC Infinity tray. And go ahead and put them in there, and then we're going to get the cuts ready. 1 second. Okay, here I am with my stink palm. I'm going to take a couple cuts off of it. I just take mine from the bottom. I know everybody takes them from the top, but I just cut off what I'm not going to want to turn into, you know, the buds. I'm just cutting off the bottoms. Where'd that other one go? There it is. 1 second. Alright, here are my cuttings. And now I'm going to cut all the extra leaves off of them and get them ready for these cups. And I have 2 cups here and my solution. I'm just going to pour some of that into the cup. Don't have to be much. Okay, it already has the humidity in there, so I don't have to put it in. Usually I just put a little drop in there, but since I already put it in the bigger cup, I'm not going to put it in there. But you can put 1 drop of humidity in there if you want, so that the coatings will soak it up. And like I said, I know a lot of people take them from the top. I take mine from the bottom. I take them from wherever. I don't really care. I take them from where it's not going to grow the best bud at on the plant. I'm not really trying to get like uniform cuttings or anything like that. I'm just trying to keep the plant's legacy going, you know, over and over again. So that's all I'm really trying to do. If I take a cut and it wasn't that great, maybe I'll take them from the top the next time so that I'll have some better growth. But for me, taking them from the bottom, taking them from the side, taking them from random branches always worked out fine for what I'm trying to accomplish at the end. 1 second. Alright, so that's going to be what I'm going to throw into the water cup. And then I'm just going to make a couple more look like that. Whichever ones I think are the best looking. So I'm going to cut off, pretty much just cut it at an angle right there and then snip off that, and then I grab it up like that and I cut off those leaves straight across. Let's see if I can set this just like that. Cut that at an angle, cut that off. That one's kind of small actually, but it's okay. There's my cuttings in the cup. I'm just going to wait 1 day and I'll come back and we'll have part 2 of how I clone. Let's grow.